Okay guys, this is going to be a quick overview of what will happen when you log in through your iPad or from a PC at your house. This is not the same thing as the phone app. This is totally different. This is actually a web-based software. So this is 100% not the phone app. The phone app is only for you to be able to see your tickets when you're kind of out running around, get a quick overview of your day, um, just all the tickets that are assigned to any jobs that you are a project manager for. So this is totally different. This is what we actually use. This is what the sales guys use. This is what Soupy and I use at the office. So this is kind of a different look. So when you first log in, it should take you to your dashboard, and you're going to use the same username, same password as you do for your phone app. It's just you're going to my.poolmate.com, and that's it. It's not an app. So this is going to be your dashboard. Now your dashboard's probably going to look blank, which is fine. The main thing for y'all to see or to understand is on the left-hand side under shortcuts right here, you're going to have, and we can add some more like I've got, but the main one for y'all right now is going to be this called the Flowchart. So if you click on the Flowchart, it will actually take you to the schedule board, or what I call the Flowchart, but probably what y'all need to know as the schedule board. And the only problem right now that we have with it is it's pulling up everybody's stuff, meaning all the project managers. If in the search bar right here you will actually type in your own name, it will pull up just your jobs, your list of jobs here instead of everybody's. Just kind of be a lot quicker overview of understanding where your stuff is. You don't care about everybody else's. Across the top here, the dig, brass, steel, stub, inspection, these are what we call an event class. So these are the different things that we can track throughout this construction process. You can click on any of these and actually put your stuff in date order per this event. So if I wanted to click on my gas information that I've sent out or my gunnites, I can rearrange date order per the event class. I typically try to keep them in dig order, so it kind of tells me my oldest pool to my newest pool. That's just kind of the way I've done it forever, and you can kind of do it however you want, but that's just the way I do it. The biggest thing to understand is going to be the colors of the different events that are on this schedule board. Let's start off with an open ticket. When we create a ticket, just a blank generic ticket that I'm thinking that I want to try to get the steel done on Rinker for the second, it's going to be a tannish color, kind of a cream tan color. Once that ticket has actually been confirmed, and let's just say I made a ticket for Winterford and for the gunite guys, once I've talked to Randy and he says, yes, okay, I'll do it on Friday, then the status, once I change the status to confirmed, this ticket, so to speak, will turn blue. So all of these colors, all the different colors of these tickets inside the schedule board are changed based upon what the status is of that ticket. So all these tickets, all the statuses are what drive the color change on this chart. So an open ticket, one that just Soupy or I or you guys have created, is just a tan color. One that is confirmed by the vendor is going to be blue. Once a ticket status changes into in progress, it will turn orange. And when a ticket goes to completed, it will turn green. And then the only one that's actually not on here, and I'll go over the purple one in a second, but the only one that's not on here is the status of, let's just say if I go into this ticket, a status of roll, red tag, or hold. That's an issue ticket, meaning there's something wrong with that ticket. That will actually turn red in here. And it's not that red, that's actually purple. But it will turn red, and that kind of triggers us back at the office that we've got a situation or a problem, or it's failed inspection, or hey, they didn't show up and I need to roll the job. So that just, it will be red. I'll actually turn it red, but this is going to trigger a deal for Alan. But if I put this on, say, roll and hit save, and then go back to my flowchart, it has now turned this ticket red. So just FYI, that's kind of what that does, and I'm actually going to turn this back. Okay, so now we're back. I put the ticket back to its normal open status. So that part we're good. So this up here, this one that you kind of see is purple, that is a ticket that if, let's just say an example, if Kevin called and said, hey, on this rinker job, I want to make sure that whenever you do start the tile and coping that you use Sanchez, because I've already talked to him, given him the specifics, he's given me a special price. So Kevin technically could, or I, or you guys, whoever, could actually click on this square. Now you can click on these boxes to create a ticket, but he could click on this box, create a ticket, and put the status of internal only, not scheduled. That's just more of a something that's way down the road that, you know, I just don't want to forget about it, but I really don't have a place to put it. And actually go in here and create this ticket and, you know, and say, you know, I'm the responsible person. The vendor is Sanchez. The event class, meaning what is it for? That's that tile and coping, which it automatically picks this if you try to create a ticket from inside that square by just clicking on it. The main thing is going to be the date. The start date and the end date, they need to be the same, because if not, it kind of throws the calendar off a little bit. And the short description is what you actually see from the calendar view. So the importance of the short description is mainly for the calendar. If you don't put anything there, you're just going to see a name on the calendar, and then you would have to actually click on that ticket to see exactly what it is. So the short description is important for us, because then it helps us when throughout the day and we're looking at our calendar, because we use the calendar a lot. So as far as your ticket goes, you've got your status, you've got your responsible person, which if this was a ticket for Bruce or for Mark, or you want to make a ticket for me or Soupy, you know, whatever, this is where you would pick that person. But if it's for a vendor, you know, you could have a ticket for Sanchez, but yet, you know, for yourself. But you being the manager, you don't have to put yourself in here, because since you're the manager of this job, Rinker, you will automatically see the tickets whether you're the responsible person or not. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this ticket because I don't want to make it, because then Alan's going to get an actual text. So for right now, that's basically what you're looking at as far as the flow chart. It keeps up, you know, it's your, you know, clipboard that y'all normally carry around, but it's just all digital. It's all up to date. It's all real time. So this part's actually pretty cool, and you can kind of see all the different stuff that we track, probably a lot more than what's on your clipboard, and we can add things on here if you want us to. So that's kind of where the schedule board comes into play, is this, that's what it is as far as the color codes. So you've got brown or tan for open, you've got blue for confirmed, you've got orange for in progress, you've got a red, which is not on here, for a roll or a hold or an issue, and you've got green for completed, and then this purple color is more just for us internally whenever we create a ticket. Now also too, a cool way for you guys, if you're wanting to see your calendar, you could actually run a quick report and go down to event report, and then under manager, pick your name, and then say show in my calendar or show as calendar. And now this would actually show just your stuff on your calendar in a week view, a day view, a month view. So that part's actually pretty cool. You can do the same thing by going to calendar and construction calendar. The only difference is when you do it this way, you're seeing everybody's tickets. So you're seeing all of your tickets. Let's say I'm Alan. So I'm seeing all of my tickets, all of Brian's tickets, all of Ron's tickets. Any ticket that is created for construction, you're seeing them all. But if you do the quick report, it kind of drills down a little bit more to where you're only seeing your stuff, and it's not as overwhelming looking at all the different tickets. So that's kind of the way it is there. If you happen to catch yourself, and we can go over some more of this, but just a real quick way, if you catch yourself in, say this is your job, Andrews, and this is Ron's, and you needed to make a ticket from in here, you could just click the actions button. Just make sure that you're creating a construction event, not a sales or not a service or whatever. If you're at home and you needed to print a QR code, you could print a QR code. You can get into the notes of this job, all the tickets for this job, the pool information, the time clock and the heater, whatever. Miscellaneous is more like where you could keep your permit number, what kind of lights, who's the electric company, the designer, the salesperson, the library. Now, this is where all the different blueprints, selection sheets, images that y'all take throughout the days, while you're out there running the jobs. This is where it stores everything. So we back at the office can see all these pictures that you're taking. That's why it's so important as far as trying to take pictures of all the different phases so that the people that aren't out running these jobs can actually see what these jobs are looking like as they're being built. So any of this information, you got phone numbers up in here. If you ever needed to update something, you could just make sure that you click update. And I think that's probably about it for right now. And I can do a couple more of these, but for right now, at least this will give you a good start.